the final stage of the Tour de la Provence. Stage 3 from Manosque to Montagne de Lure, 166.1 kilometers. Based on a loop where we took in the 2 ascents of the Col d'Ibure and then headed back north to finish up the mighty climb of the Montagne de Lure. 13.4 kilometers at 6.7% average gradient. It was going to be a very stern test and would decide the general classification. We had an early breakaway consisting of Luc Rowe of the Ineos Grenadiers, Alexis Goujard of B&B Hotels, Nicolas de Beaumarche of Saint-Michel, Romain Combo of Team DSM and Nice Metropoles, Jonathan Couinon, and behind, 4 teams led the chase. Trek Segafredo, Team Arkea Samsic, Groupama FDJ and AG2R Citroën, as we headed through the beautiful region of the Alps of Haute-Provence. The lead topped out around 5 minutes, and 58 kilometers to go. The bunch was still being led by the squad of Trek Segafredo, and race leader Filippo Ganna had a quick bike change just at the side of the road there, perhaps opting for a lighter frame. The first rider to be detached from the lead group was Alexis Goujard, perhaps suffering from the efforts of his exploits on the previous day, which awarded him that red dossard, that red number at the back of most aggressive rider. As we headed closer towards the finishing climb of the day, the gap continued to be whittled down. The first rider to be caught was Alexis Goujard, and this time on the front was the team of Pierre Latour, sitting in 3rd place overall. Total Energies led by Mathieu Bodnar. But meanwhile, up front, the brake was fracturing, and it was Romain Combo, the Frenchman for Team DSM, who went on the offensive, taking with him a very strong Nicolas de Beaumarche. Meanwhile, behind, with 11 kilometers to go, the bunch was being led and being reduced in number very, very rapidly indeed. Luc Rowe was the next rider to be caught. A long, effective turn on the front from Bruno Amaral, looking after the interests of Michael Storer. Still deep into the climb, 9 kilometers to go. Combo had a lead of around 28 seconds. The sun was shining here on the Montagne de Lure. Previous winners here in Paris-Nice, Richie Porte, and also Alberto Contador back in 2009. A long turn on the front. It was a humongous effort from Bruno Amaral, and eventually there was a big launch from the bunch. It was Nairo Quintana of Team Arkea Samsic, sat in 10th place overall, 32 seconds behind the race leader, Filippo Ganna. And the rider that flanked him immediately was the world champion Julian Alaphilippe in the gold points jersey lead. He immediately set to and started working with the Colombian, which perhaps was a little bit of a surprise. Chasing behind was Ivan Sosa and Emmanuel Gabriel there for Trek Segafredo. Ivan Sosa from Movistar, the defending champion. And then another searing attack from the Colombian, the former Vuelta winner and the Giro d'Italia champion, and winner of this race back in 2020 with 3 kilometers to go, accelerated away from a fading Julian Alaphilippe. But Sosa, in the meantime, was bringing back the world champion, who was in all sorts of distress but still fighting every single inch of the way. It was a quite remarkable, pugnacious performance by the double world champion. The lead, though, kept extending for Nairo Quintana. Virtually every single pedal revolution, he was moving clear and eradicating the distance between him on the overall classification of Julian Alaphilippe. Alaphilippe was then caught by a chase group led by Gabriel Jabir, Skelmos and Kenny Elissonde, also in the mix here as well. It was Matteo Jorgensen just at the back, number 3 for Movistar. But at the front, it was this man, the Colombian from Arkea Samsic. He knows how to win in Provence. He loves this area, and he was absolutely flying up the finishing climb. Nairo Quintana sealed victory atop the Montagne de Lure for his Arkea Samsic team. 10-second time bonus in the bag too to take the overall victory. But it was a fighting performance behind and a battle for the podium spots. Matteo Skelmos overhauling Sosa to take second. Third on the stage for Jorgensen. Quintana, the winner from Skelmos, Jorgensen, Sosa, Van Wilder, who rode well, Gabriel Jabir, Alaphilippe, Latour, Elissonde, Geoffrey Bouchard, rounding out the top 10. So another win for this man. He loves Provence. Nairo Quintana riding absolutely superbly to victory. The points classification going on to the shoulders of Julien Alaphilippe, who also secured second place overall. And what a popular figure he is. Thumbs up all round from Alaphilippe. Confirmation of the overall result. Nairo Quintana takes his second win in the Tour de la Provence, ahead of Julien Alaphilippe, Matthias Skjelmos Jensen in third. And that indeed was the podium. A black jersey of race winner goes to Nairo Quintana. Look at that, the world's bands there of Alaphilippe, and a young upcoming sensation from Denmark, that is Skjelmos. So superb race. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on a GCN Plus. We'll see you this time next year.